Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Houston Astros and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball coming up next. Francisco Morales gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's Michael Brantley, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped straight up. Morales shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Jose Altuve is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now and walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now, Yordan Alvarez. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roll, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Zach Davies will be on the mound for the Stros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Steven Duggar is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Now at the plate, Mario Novoa. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle of the order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
At the plate now, Rodney Owen, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike to their designated hitter this afternoon.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. Anthony Santander has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
In now, Ramon Urias. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
3 runs already home here. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Davies has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in now, Aramis Ademan. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Santander is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Duggar's there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
The count now at 2-1. And this is line foul over the Orioles dugout. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Still down 3-0. Standing in, Yusniel Diaz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1. All right, back to him on the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting eighth.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Correa settles under it near second, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Figueroa, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Seared down the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Orioles lead it 3-0. George Springer the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Strike taken up in the zone. smoke toward third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the first baseman, HOU.
Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And it's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Corey Lee is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Steven Duggar.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1 the count. And it's 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Striding in once again, Mario Novoa. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot. Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rodney Owen, with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Brantley is there and he has it for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now batting, Ramon Urias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A bouncer to the left side. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
To the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Alvarez is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Aramis Ademan.
The shortstop.
The pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
well-executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Yusniel Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Lays off 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
Standing in, Ryan Mountcastle. He popped out in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Mountcastle, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Grounded to short, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it 3-0. He's standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. In is Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Alex.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jesus Aguilar started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Correa over at second. Springer on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Astros nothing.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Carlos Figueroa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Lee is right there. And that's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Mario Novoa. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Striding forward now is the DH, Rodney Owen. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding in for Houston, Corey Lee. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So now to the plate, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Duggar giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan.
Digging in to try it again, Yordan Alvarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2 out here and a runner at second. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Astros leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Cy Sneed enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 67, Cy Sneed.
Ready for another shot now. Ramon Urias. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Sneed, a Nevada native. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now batting, not shortstop.
Digging in, Aramis Ademan. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. A bouncer to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Yusniel Diaz is the next at bat. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Into the box, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate.
Left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Franklin Perez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Franklin Perez.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is line to left. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Santander is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's George Springer, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 5 and the Astros 1. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Here's the pitch.
Mountcastle.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Next to the Orioles, the catcher, Carlos Figueroa.
Stepping in now, Carlos Figueroa. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the
Boy,
place.
you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1, 2, 3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 6-1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Striding in, Mario Novoa. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Count is 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Rodney Owen, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit to short. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Orioles are on top, 6-1. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1 the count now. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Lee. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
In now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to me.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Duggar giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The batter, number 44.
So striding in, Yordan Alvarez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
The batter, the right fielder,
Koji Yokoyama enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
26, Koji Yokoyama.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
1-0.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Nope, upstairs.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Just hung in there on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Astros 4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's one to Aguilar for the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping up as the shortstop, Aramis Ademan. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate now, Yusniel Diaz. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Carlos Correa now, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Here it comes. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Duggar patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping in, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-2. swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Figueroa recovers, makes the throw to first, 2 down. So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Throw into second. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-4, the outcome today. The Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Francisco Morales earns the win, his second. Koji Yokoyama records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.